Good evening and welcome everyone to our fourth live prize draw event here at Prize One on our Facebook page. My name is Lloyd and I'm going to be your host. Before we get started, guys, as always, I just wanted to say a massive thank you to all of you that took part in our competitions again this week. We have had another fantastic week and there are some more amazing prizes going out tonight. So without further ado, let me just quickly share my screen with you so I can run you through how we do things here at Prize One and how we are going to find our lucky winners. So then, guys, what we're going to do tonight, same as the last couple of weeks, is we are going to use this website here, which is spinthewheel.io. Now, I'm sure this is going to be incredibly simple and doesn't really need a huge amount of explaining. But bear with me for a couple of minutes while I just run through things. So we may have, hopefully, a couple of new viewers with us tonight. So for you guys that have seen this before, as I say, please bear with me and we'll get through this as quickly as I can. So then, guys, what we start off with here is our empty wheel in the grey. And then to the right of that is the box where we're going to pop your guys' entrance details. And then in preparation for our draw this evening, all I've had to do is take the PDF that automatically generates once all of our competitions have closed. And then what I do is I cut that up into individual spreadsheets for each of our prizes so that when it comes time to draw for the prizes you may have entered for, all I'm going to do is head to the matching spreadsheet and then simply drag down, copy that list of your names and your ticket numbers, head back to spinthewheel.io, paste them into the box. They're then going to automatically show up on our wheel. We're then going to give it a little click. That'll then head off on its merry way and find us our lucky winner. So what I want to do now, guys, quickly is show you a little example of that in action. So what I've done is set up a little spreadsheet to the right of our others with just a few silly names and ticket numbers 1 through 6. So as we said a second ago, let's drag down, copy that little list, head back to spinthewheel.io. Let's get them onto our wheel. So there we go. We've got a lovely colourful wheel there with all of those details on. So let's give it a click and see where it lands. And our winner, our example, ticket number 6 in the white, Brock Lee. Now, obviously, Brock Lee is definitely not a real person. And obviously, this is an example, so not for anything. But what we do get is a nice little animation, break the win nonetheless. But unfortunately, Brock Lee, you have won absolutely nothing. But here we go then, guys. So now, before I go any further, if you want to feel a little bit more comfortable about things and you feel so inclined, by all means, head on over to spinthewheel.io after the stream tonight and check it out for yourselves. So then, guys, let's clear up our wheel, head back to our spreadsheets. Now, hopefully, you can all hear me loud and clear and we're coming across okay on the screen. And if we are, don't see any problems, shall we get this party started and rock and roll with our first prize of this evening? So then, guys, our first prize of the evening is our £50 Netflix gift voucher. Now, this is obviously pretty self-explanatory. It is pretty much what it says on the tin. It's £50 to go towards your Netflix account if you already have one. If you don't, then obviously you can use this towards setting one up for yourself. If you haven't had the chance to get to it, given there are about 20,000 different streaming options at the moment, you just haven't been able to convince yourself to get going with this one, here you go. This is your chance. They've got a fantastic little selection of their homegrown documentaries, which I personally love. And they also have some of their own movies and then a brilliant back catalogue, which they reshuffle every so often. So for this one, guys, then we had 75 total tickets available and only 10 of them were snapped up. So as I always say for things like this, you guys and girls that have got more than one ticket, which a few of you have, you stand a fantastic chance of winning. So then let's get cracking before I waffle on too much. So let's copy our little list head back to spinthewheel.io and let's paste them in. There we go. A lovely, colourful wheel with all of your beautiful names and ticket numbers. Right then, guys, for the first time of this evening, if we're all ready, shall we spin that wheel? Why did it? And our first winner of this evening is ticket number 59, and that is Daniel Hayes. Bear with me. Daniel, congratulations, mate. You are our first winner of this evening with the £50 Netflix voucher. Now, Daniel, if you haven't played with us before, what we'll be doing is contacting you very shortly via email to get this across to you. So thank you so much, Daniel, for playing. Really appreciated. So then, guys, fantastic news for Daniel there. Let's clear our wheel out again. So should we keep the momentum going and rock and roll straight into our second prize of this evening, which is our £50 Love to Shop voucher. Now, again, I have to say it twice in a row, but it's very, very self-explanatory. This is for people like myself. If you love to shop, then you've got to love to shop. So with this one, guys, this has fantastic partnerships. So I can't mention them all, otherwise we'd be here probably not even all night until I'm old and grey. There's about 20,000 shops nationwide take this voucher. So you can get stuff all the way from home goods, clothes, tech. I think you can even use it at places like M&S. You might even be able to get your weekly shop with it if you were really so inclined. So for this one, guys, we had 75 tickets available again, and just 14 of them were rehomed with you guys. So let's do what we do. Let's copy our little list, head back to our wheel, and let's get you lovely guys and girls in there. So here we go. For the second time of this evening, let's, do I do the voice or not? Let's spin that wheel. Massively, but let's go for it. So our winner is ticket number 13. Lucky or unlucky? Lucky for you, Leonardo. Ticket number 13. Leonardo Campilli, if I'm right. Leonardo Campilli. Oh, fantastic name. Brilliant. So that is our Love to Shop voucher snagged up. So again, Leonardo, congratulations. You have taken home the Love to Shop voucher. Thank you so much for playing as well. And we'll be contacting you very shortly by email to get you this ASAP. Fan Tabby Dozy. So let's clean ourselves up again and head into just our penultimate. So a smaller one tonight, guys, but nonetheless still fantastic. So for our penultimate prize of the evening, we have our Beats by Dr. Dre Solo 3 headphones. So a fantastic set of headphones, this one. Now, if you've played for it, you probably don't need me to tell you, you are going to get fantastic sound quality out of these bad boys. So here we go. What we had was 200 tickets available. 44 of them flew away to you guys. So here we go then. Let's grab all your guys' details. Back to spinthewheel.io. And let's see another gorgeous wheel. There we go. Fantastic. Right then. Here we go. Penultimate time of the night. I may as well do it one more time. Silly voice. Here we come. Let's spin that wheel. You have got to have a giggle. Last week and the week before it was Brian, but this week we've got a new champion in the arena. Ticket number 183. Leonardo Campilli. Bear with me. Leonardo, you are taking the top spot for this evening with the Beats by Dre Solo 3 headphones. Leonardo, it goes without saying now, we'll be contacting you very shortly to get these headphones out to you ASAP. You have come a blind up, Brian. Don't be jealous. You might be in with it for the last one. Let's see what happens. So then, guys, let's tidy up one more time. Oh, you've got to throw 3 left. And let's pop to our final prize of this evening's spreadsheet, which is £250 worth of tax-free cashola. So again, you know what I'm going to say with this one, guys. With our cash prizes, you can pop this towards your sensible options, whether that's rent, food, bills, mortgage, things like that. Or if you want to just say, do you know what, I've had a guts full, it's absolutely horrible out there, I'm getting out of here for a little weekend. Or if you want to pop it towards a little bit of spoiling yourself with some retail therapy, or you can spoil a loved one. I'm not saying what you need to do with it. So here we go then, guys, for the final time of this evening. Let's copy our list. I can see Brian in there a fair few times. I can see we've had Kerry before. And there's a lot of Isaiah. Is it Isaiah Williams as well? Okay. Here we go. So for this one, guys, I forgot to say then, we had 325 tickets available. And of those 325, 177 were snapped up. So let's copy that. Let's head back to spinthewheel.io. Let's get that in there. Here we go again, guys. As I like to say when we get a busier wheel, I am not superhuman. My eyesight is pretty awful at the best of times, but we'll see what happens here. So for the final time of this evening, Billy Boys Ahoy, let's spin that wheel. And our last prize of the evening goes to ticket number 180, a new winner, I believe, with us, Mr. Jacob Lee. 180. What is Jacob Lee? Well, there we go, Jacob. Fantastic news. You have got yourself £250 of tax-free Wonga, as they say in Australia. Congratulations, Jacob. I'm assuming you probably haven't played with us before, but we'll be contacting you very shortly by email to arrange getting this over to you. Now, we are not going to put that cash in an envelope and pigeon it across to you. We are going to be doing a good old-fashioned New World bank transfer. So, fantastic, Jacob. Thank you so much for playing, and everybody else. So, unfortunately, guys, that is all of the prizes for this evening done and dusted. Before you head off, I just wanted to say it again, a massive thank you to all of you that took part in our competitions again this week. We had another fantastic week, and a massive congratulations to our winners. Guys, with your support, we are still hoping to become one of the biggest and best players in this industry. And with that being the case, we'll then pass that on. Activity issues. Bear with me, guys. I think we're back. We had a little bit of a connectivity issue there, I believe. If we're back, can you give me like a 1 or a 2 in the chat just to make sure I'm not talking to myself? Sharon says goodbye, so that seems like we might have issues, but let's carry on. So do have an Instagram and TikTok account, which are nice and easy to find. Just search up Prize One. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Lynn. Legend. So just search up Prize One for our Instagram and our TikTok accounts. They will be the first options that pop up for you. Whilst you're there, if you could give us a little like, comment, and share across all of our social media, that would be massively, massively appreciated, as it really does help us out in terms of the search algorithms and just gives us a little bit more visibility. So guys, just so you know as well, the best places to stay up to date with any promotions we might be running, and obviously our upcoming draws and those fantastic prizes, are here on our Facebook and also our Instagram. So give them a follow, tap the notification button where possible, and you will stay bang up to date. So then guys, I'll be catching you all in 1 week's time on Friday, August the 25th, around the same time, 8 p.m, where we have our next live prize draw event. So what I want to do now, before you run off, is just quickly reshare my screen so I can run you through what we've got coming up for you. Refresh that. Some of my personal faves of the bunch. So what we have for you on the 25th is £50 in Apple Store voucher. So fantastic, as I've said before, when we've done something like this, perfect if you've got a set of AirPods and one side has decided to take a vacation to a far off land. Then we also have £100 of tax-free cash to spend how you please. Alongside that, we have the Tissot T-Classic ERX Powermatic TT, or to put it very simply, Tissot ERX. Stunning watch, hints of the bigger boys with AP, a little bit of tech in there, and also some Vacheron Constantin, from trying to use my best accent. But it's a stunning watch, fantastic quality, and for the price point, you literally cannot beat it, in my opinion. And then last but not least, my favourite of them all, obviously, is our £10,000 mega jackpot cash pot. So let me just open this one because it needs a little bit of explaining. So for this one, guys, what the total value is £10,000. There's £9,000 of that is in 250 instant wins, and then £1,000 of that is what we'll be spinning for on the night. Now, for those 250 instant wins, we have a real mix of goodies for you. So we have part of that in cash, so tax-free cash, I should say, most importantly, and another part of that is in free site credits. So we have at the moment just around over 200 instant wins remaining. So for those, you do not need to wait for the draw. If you buy your tickets now and you manage to get one of our lucky numbers, don't worry, I'm not going to bore you with them again. But if you can get one of those lucky numbers, you win that instantly. So you don't have to wait. There's no worries. You get that straight away to use how you please. And then, as I say, the £1,000 is then going to be what we're drawing for. So, guys, head on over to prize1.co.uk to check those out and see what takes your fancy. And the best part, guys, all regardless of the prize value, are just £1 each. What we try to do here at Prize One, as much as we can possibly afford, is reduce the amount of total tickets available for each prize, which hopefully gives you guys a better chance of winning. So head on over to prize1.co.uk now to secure your tickets. Guys, that is it from me. As I say, thank you ever so much for sticking with me tonight. It really does mean a lot to me personally. And I will see you all again in 1 week's time. Have a fantastic rest of your weekend. And I'll see you all very soon. Cheers, guys. Bye.